Their own half. India choosing to hold back within their own half. All 11 in their own half, near the half line. Not trying to push forward too much. Lalit Upadhyay does the chasing. But here come Australia down the left now.
And Raman, when you are playing against Australia, the first 5 or 10 minutes of the match are absolutely critical, because the pace and intensity which Australia start every match, it always overwhelms every single team. The Indians cannot afford any mistakes. They need to be extremely alert, because the Australians will keep pressurizing them right from the word go.
It's the two unbeaten teams at Birmingham 2022 facing off against each other in the final. Good long ball forward. Could this be a chance for Australia? Srijesh comes off the line. Can India defend? I think that infringement has been called. Beale's not too happy with Australia out for a referral here.
You can refer it to you want. I'm fine. Yeah.
Saved by the skin of their teeth, India, there in the opening moments.
And that's just what I mentioned, Raman. The Australians starting at pace and intensity, forcing errors of the Indian midfield. That's what the Australians do best. They pressurize and they force you into making minutes against Australia. The Indians opting to take a half-court press, but they'll have to ensure that when you do half-court press, you're very tight against your opponents.
Oh dear, that run from Jake Harvey leading to a penalty corner here.
Because I gave you many options.
Can they hold solid? They've gone to the first battery itself. The on-rushing Amit Rohidas blocks the shot as India clear the danger. Again, well defended. And Manpreet comes away with the ball, trying to play it forward. India scrappily win it back. The captain playing it right towards Shamsher, does a fake. Looking for options. He's hemmed in by two Australians. Still gets the pass across. And that's a block on Abhishek.
Indian defense as the Australians counter-attack again.
It's off the foot of Varun Kumar. It's a penalty corner that's been given to Australia. Varun's disappointed, but he's got 6 goals in this tournament. He is lining up. Takes that drag flick that just goes wide. In fact, I think it's also been cleared for a long corner. That's quickly taken by the Australians. Well intercepted now by Akashdeep. That pass, he plays it towards Hardik. Can India come away with the ball quickly enough? Push from behind as Australia come away with the ball. This is something that India will have to be very careful about. Here come the Aussies from the left. They've got 2 players inside the striking circle. Now 3. Okay, 4. They've got the numbers. Varun making sure he avoids the foot, but it catches the foot of Manpreet, and I think it's going to be another penalty corner for Australia.
The pressure is on, Raman. The pressure is on. We're in the 11th minute. The Indians already conceding 3 short corners. And I think
3rd penalty corner for them. Saved by Srijesh, but not on the rebound. I think it's just sneaked under his feet after he attempted to block it the first time.
When the opposition has drag flickers of the quality of Blake Covers and Jeremy Hayward, you cannot afford to give them so many short corners. The Indians have conceded 3 in the first 10 minutes.
As I said before, these are 2 unbeaten teams. Australia, of course, going on and winning the matches, all the matches that they played. India had all wins except for one where they drew with England 4-4 in a high-scoring match, which they ideally should have won, but had 2 players off for yellows for most part of the game. Here comes Australia once again. Tracking back, Surinder gets... Oh, this could be a chance. Srijesh is forced to come off the line, but the defense has been torn to smithereens as Australia score again.
That was just, again, a lethal counter-attack by Australia. The Indians had the ball about 20 seconds earlier in the Australian 25-yard area. And again, the pace and precision of this Australian counter-attack, making it count for them. Flynn Ogilvie with a beautiful ball down the center to Nathan Ephraim's.
In that very tightly organized Australian defense. Switching flanks to the right now. Manpreet plays it forward. Has just gone over the baseline. Abhishek was a little slow after that first track to react.
Hold it.
I think it was much better hockey by India, spreading the game from side to side. Jarmanpreet finding Abhishek with a good long ball. Abhishek running very well on the baseline, as you see that save again from goalkeeper Srijesh, again getting his angles so well and clearing the ball. All we need is a penalty corner, maybe a goal from Harmanpreet, and the momentum of the game can change very, very quickly. So the Indians have to keep their heads up, keep pressing the Australians, keep creating chances and opportunities, and keep working extremely hard. They need to keep inching forward at this point of time.
Free hit for India. Even when you're doing that rotation from left to right, you've got to be a little quicker in that ball movement so that the Australian defence cannot get organised or switch the sides, mark players. That's a weak trap by Jarmanpreet.
Yeah.
The reason half.
It's a penalty corner. It's come off the foot of Gurjant. India once again unable to tackle the Australians outside the striking circle. Once again putting pressure on themselves.
Again, sloppy defensive play here by the Indians. Gurjant not getting his stick down in time. Sloppy in the tackle.
Needs to do better to try and close that angle down. Once again they've gone to the second battery this time. On the rebound, 2 saves with Srijesh. But Australia score on the third rebound. Where is the defence?
We needed to do much better on the rebound. Again, Srijesh doing well to save the first flick. But again, the quality of the rebound from Australia, the intensity and aggressiveness which they came. Nathan Efrain is saying.
Well, this could be a chance here. What can Abhishek do? Trying to use some 3D skills near the baseline. In the end, the ball comes off his foot, and it's a free hit out for Australia. That's a good ball to the right. They switch flanks quickly. What can Akashdeep make of it? Good pass out to Amit Rohidas, who gets into the striking circle. Rohidas trying to play the square ball. It's Akashdeep with the reverse, getting the score, which is saved by the keeper.
What a save by goalkeeper Andrew Charter over there. Brilliant Indian defence.
And they score the fourth. In just the second quarter of this match, it's the defending champions who are up 4-0.
Tom Wickham with that goal over there. Again, beautiful positioning behind the defence. This is an absolute feature of Australia's hockey. One of their forwards will always stand either on the far post, or they will perch themselves behind the Indian defence in front of the goalkeeper, always looking for that through ball, always looking for the deflection ball. They do things at power and pace. 8-0, that final was won by Australia, 4 goals in each half.
I was choosing not to refer to it. Now here comes a rebound again. Australia scored the fifth. You know, a lot of times you say in this sport, who wins the second ball? Srijesh had pulled off a save again on the first attempt, but on the rebound it's Australia who win the rebound, who win that second ball, and another shot at goal. This time Srijesh couldn't stop it.
And unfortunately, the Indian defence just seems to have gone to sleep today. Jacob Anderson with, again, getting that rebound. The Aussies really hustling in the D. You can see the aggression, you can see the positive intent. While the Indian defenders just seem to be so flat-footed.
It's clear again by the Australian defence. Australia, of course, one of the players has been shown the green card. He's out for 2. But there goes the hooter to signal half-time. And 3 through open play. Australia up 5-0 in this gold medal match against India. Just moments away from the start of the third quarter. In the commentary box with me is Virendra Skina. I am Raman Vanot. These are going to be tough times because India has been firmly put under the pump.
Oh, it has been a very, very disappointing 2 quarters for India. All Indian hockey fans would have expected a much better performance from the Indians in that first half. And we've really been under pressure. I would love to see the Indians attacking this Australian goal from the word go. Showing all their skill, showing the stick work, taking risks.
Yeah,
Absolutely defending well. Remember, Australia are down to 10. They had a green card shown to Nathan Ephraimous right towards the end of that second quarter. So they are still a player down. And can India make the most of that? Remember, 10 shots on target by the Australians, 5 saved by Srijesh. That's a 50% save rate for the Indian goalkeeper. But then where was the defense to chip in as well and block off some of the other attempts?
Absolutely. I think the defense has been almost invisible today. But I think every single player on the pitch, we are missing easy traps. The defenders have been a yard too slow. Every single player will need to pull up their socks and improve in the third and fourth quarters if the Indians have any hope of making a match of this one.
Amit Rohidas, but the trapping not so great from Hardik as Australia come away with the ball. But we had hopes of medals from badminton, and we've got 3 goals today in the women's singles, the men's singles, and also the men's doubles as well. There's news coming in that Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty have won a gold, but this is a save again by Srijesh. Would you believe it? Whatever the defense might be doing in front of him, Srijesh is still standing tall.
What a brilliant reverse hit. Someone who always has those quick passes, always darting in and out, getting into the D, getting players involved.
Kantakant as Australia come away with it. Deflected into goal by Nathan Ephraimous. That's his second goal of the match. And Australia are now 6-0 up.
Stunning deflection goal by Nathan Ephraimous. 20 seconds earlier, again the ball was in the Australian D, and what a beautiful reverse deflection by Nathan Ephraimous, changing the direction of the ball. At least play bravely.
Australia looking to score another one, and they will. Right at the start of the fourth quarter, they've sounded the board once again. That move from the right, Srijesh forced to commit as he tried to defend the near post. There was a runner at the second post, and it's Flynn Ogilvie who's been the provider thus far. Now he adds his name to the score sheet.
And again, extremely sloppy defending over here. Jugraj Singh got absolutely flat-footed, going one way and the other. The ball across the face of the goal. Tim Brand over here with a beautiful work on the baseline. The Australians again doing what they normally do, getting the man on the far post for the deflection. This time it was Flynn Ogilvie and bundling the ball over the line. The Australians made it look again so simple.